So if you're gonna do the final 1040 return, because any person who's still alive, and then any income received after that, that's the income that goes into the estate return. Typically, it's usually like you sell a home, or if there's any business assets, that person has business.
Is there say for instance, the person died,
The estate can stay open for until everything is resolved. However, there's steep tax rates if it stays open. Undistributed income is in that estate. I think it's some years, but the tax rates, so you try to close out that estate as soon as possible.
I've been wanting to a tax practitioner for like 40 years. And so we heard how we discussed in the because I wonder how someone passes away. But what she assured me, she said, because I'm coming to it, I've done my taxes, that she would be able to diagnose whether I would be charged. And so that's solid for me. That because she has done her taxes, well, all the years, I'm gonna keep on to it. You know that. And so it helps to have a tax practitioner or someone, rather than going here, there, everywhere, or, I have to think of someone, if you know how to do your own, I will do it. But in the event of it, it is good to have that one person who can help that family member, because there's times that I even forgotten.
Yes.
And she'll call me, and she said, okay, I'm missing something, because she's used to doing her taxes. So,
Right, and that brings me to the file that I didn't finish earlier. So my client who was taking care of the affairs of her daughter, she knew nothing. She couldn't get into her daughter's home, to access anything. And so one of the things, if you find yourself in this situation, you can contact the IRS to get what we call wage and income transcripts. And those transcripts have like a history of everything that was reported under your social security number for the IRS. And those are very helpful in trying to find out what assets the student had and also to prepare the final tax return. It's called wage and income transcripts. So in order to request that from the IRS, if you are the appointed representative, you have to have a copy of the death certificate, a copy of the letter of authority, the records, and Form 56. So you can send that into the IRS, they'll give you authority, and then you can get that information.
What if you're in a situation where there is no one point? One man, if it's a parent, if it's a children, who is the parent that is the legal person, or is it the oldest child?
It's really whoever the board appoints. Usually they go in the pecking order, because if you don't have a will, the state decides who gets what. So it's in that pecking order, but really it can be anybody that steps forward and assumes that responsibility as a fiduciary, because you are responsible and can be held accountable for the disposition of the state. Thank you, everyone. Oh, we got one more question?
Regarding inheritance, I personally lost my parents and had to be inherited. It's a dare. Because you have to calculate all of that income, and then you have to pay taxes on it. And each state is different, because you have federal regulation and also state regulation, so they have the state of New Jersey, which is a totally different tax rate versus the state of Ohio.
Right, Ohio doesn't have a inheritance tax.
See, they did it instead of
So it's,
So I hope there's a large check.
I would see if they have any type of, tax resolution option, because you may be able to do an alternate compromise to avoid a tax. We'll look and try and see what they have. Which also brings me to the other question, I'm sorry. Life insurance is not taxable to the beneficiaries. However, if you keep that life insurance on deposit with the life insurance company, they pay interest. That interest is taxable. Okay.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Redd. We have, with the certificate of appreciation. Thank you, okay, we're in the middle of the session right now. So if there's anybody that has questions or anybody, since we're on halftime, feel free to, because in about 10 minutes, we're going to let you get some refreshments, and then we're going to start all over again. So I am so happy again to say that I am just thrilled that so many showed up this afternoon. I hope that you've gotten something out of this presentations this morning, this afternoon or whatever. And I hope and pray that as time goes on, the decisions that you make will have some bearing upon what you learned today. Yes.
I want to ask a question about survivorship. You know, you put on the car, you will say survivorship fees, or your home survivorship fees. Is it better to use a transfer on death or a survivorship?
So for the very expensive price of $25, you can go to the DMV website, print out a form that will transfer the title of your vehicle to whoever you choose upon your death certificate. And that will avoid probate costs. And we print them in our office and we give them to people like kickbacks all the time, because if you think about having to go through that probate process to transfer that car, it turns into a real pain in the butt, because you can't get the plates renewed, you can't get insurance on it, and it takes a while. So I would highly suggest that you do that. That's very similar to what we both talked about with the transfer on death of your house. It's just the easiest way to think about it is, if there's an asset that has some form of title to it, think a car title, a boat title, a house deed, anything with a title to it. If you don't have something set up prior to your death to transfer that, you're going to have to go to the court to get an order for them to make that transfer. And that costs money, time and money.
You can't do that in survivorship deed, is that just as
So a survivorship deed would be husband and wife or spouses only. But the transfer of death affidavit deed is for anyone.
Excuse me.
That's
That's okay. What I'd like to do right now is,
If you have questions, we're on break, so feel free to go up and ask your questions.
okay, thank you.